Cosmology and the Universal Inversion Part 2. So we're going into more details about this process. So what is the inversion? We are living in the universal inversion. It is a matrix field that was structured upon inverted source energy. Many systems within this universal sphere have returned to the organic universal system and template. The Earth in general, our solar system and galaxy are all in the process of transforming back into the organic universal template. It is a transformation because we don't necessarily move through anything, at least not physically. We connect to the pure source frequencies through the Stargates, and in that we are rebirthed into the organic, planetary, and universal sphere of reality experience. The inverted source energy is exactly like what it sounds like. You could call it the devil, hell, or evil. It is the opposite of true divine love, of God's love. But it is important to understand that it is also God and it is source energy. So the discrepancy that most people are not aware of is that God is both true light and true darkness. How did this come to be? The inversion was created by a primal subquantum anomaly. This anomaly was a distortion in the God code that structured the universal time-space matrix. This anomaly is a distortion in the holographic projection of the flower of life, not in the image or fundamental physical look of it, but of the holographic level, at the quantum level. Source, out of curiosity, went into this primal anomaly to figure out what it was and got lost. It was unable to find its way back, and in that process, this universe was formed with the foundation of the primal anomaly. Now, at any point, this universal system could have been dissolved in an instant. It could have been deleted, reset, and reversed. But this was a phenomenal learning experience for Source, and so it remained. The inverted source energy manifests as a multi-dimensional black tar. I have seen this many times, and it wasn't until I saw it during a quantum healing session and was able to fully confront this force, was I able to comprehend the immensity and power of this inverted source energy. It is all-consuming and is the foundation for all evil, all disease, all suffering. The ascension cycle is what will allow us to elevate out of this reality structure based off of the inverted source energy. Duality essentially exists everywhere to some degree. Primal sound at the 12D level is the first manifestation of duality, with 3 primal sound fields, and as one moves down in the layers of density, duality becomes more and more prevalent and stronger. Our universe was structured beyond that, and the 12 densities are inverted beyond the organic universal time-space matrix. In a past life memory, I watched the universe invert, and that is how I understand this principle so well. It was from a cosmic perspective. I was able to perceive visually this inversion, and then as time went on, I was able to put the puzzle pieces together about the system, the formation of it, and how it functions. Inverted source energy is contagious. It is very dark and supplies negative, dark, and inverted entities food. This is the pull to the inversion. This false god structure has been worshipped in many religious contexts since the beginning of time, and the planetary grid was actually pulling people into that alignment through a false god harmonic. The grid has released, and it released a few years ago, but the collective is still being pulled in that direction to a certain degree because of the collective consciousness. This release is also why we are seeing a mass awakening on many levels, as well as the exposure of the deep, dark underbelly of systemic institutions and individuals, both religious and ceremonial, political, and within the entertainment industry. This inverted source energy is very hard to clear, and in fact can only be cleared by pure source light. To be able to access that light and work with it, one has to elevate into the AT frequencies and be able to hold that frequency to invoke and sustain pure diamond source light. There are other processes such as utilizing the violet flame with the flower of life orb, which also help clear this, but the most effective is through the invocation and stabilization of the diamond flame, diamond light, and diamond shield. There is a transmission video on YouTube if you would like to try it out. It's very powerful and should be used with the utmost respect and honor. It's in my page. You may have seen this energy portrayed in movies, etc., as a black tar. This is the material manifestation of the multidimensional inverted source energy. We have made some really great progress on clearing this, but it should be known that this is the source of all suffering. It's an energy source, and it is God. But when we look at the reality of this energy, it is a tiny, tiny fraction of the structure of the cosmos. So keep that in mind. At the big picture, it's not as powerful. When working with unity and ascension, many do not understand this concept and so bypass the reality of the structure of this universal sphere, and they neglect a very potent and important part of the structure of the duality and reality of this system. One cannot truly become enlightened or ascend if they are pretending to be love and light without truly transmuting and elevating out of the chaos and darkness. What is the wall in time? When Source went into this primal anomaly and could not find its way back, a tear in the fabric of time-space was created, and the universe inverted. This is the wall in time. I have also seen this as a black hole and explained it as a black hole. The universe will not shift back into the organic universe through this wall in time, but we will gradually move and integrate the energies of the Stargates within our inner landscape. And as we do that, we will shift into the organic universal structure of space-time within this planetary sphere. Soul sparks, what are they and why are they here? Soul sparks are sparks of pure divine consciousness that were sent into this universal sphere to heal the inversion. They are pure individuations of Source manifesting and incarnating as divine beings within this universal sphere, working to heal and harmonize, learn and teach through this system. These could also be labeled as angelic humans. Ascension and Stargate Ascension. The 13 crystal skulls and the 12 angelic tribes. What are they? How are they supportive to this path? The 13 crystal skulls, which represent the 12 angelic tribes, plus Source is the 13th, and the 12 planetary stargates, plus the Mother Ark, which is the 13th stargate. Ascension Stargate and Galactic Healing activation activate the angelic human DNA template by activating the original blueprint for the 12 angelic human tribes. That's a session in the Enzo Academy. It activates our interdimensional portal or personal Stargate system. This becomes a conduit between our current incarnation and simultaneous incarnations that exist in other time-space dimensions. This activates our ascension timeline and passage. It is the bridge. What are the 12 primary stargates? The planetary stargates that link to the 12 densities, 13 including Source. There are 12 primary stargates, 13 including the Mother Ark and the Aqua Core. Most have been closed for a really long time, but they are slowly opening during this ascension cycle. Science refers to these stargates as wormholes, but that is a distortion. Wormholes are forced and hence false dimensional portals. A stargate is an organic vortex of energy that connects to other dimensions. They are part of the mechanics of creation, interwoven with the God structure of the cosmos. Stargates are controlled or influenced by the planetary light body. There are 12 seals that form an energy grid in the physical system. It is an energetic program that has 12 pyramidal triangles. very similar or exactly similar to my logo, the One Precious Light logo. This system of stargates has also been called the Planetary Chakra System. The purpose of the system is to step down the higher energies that are being transmitted from Source into the diamond sun and then directed into the stargates. The stargates then transmit these higher frequencies into the lower dimensions in order to reach and then circulate this energy in the lower densities and fields of material existence. Stargates create spirals of energy that are based off of frequency scales of source energy. The primary energy connected to source directly is now accelerating. So how do we experience this in relation to ascension and multidimensionality? Many may work with these holographic constructs in the Earth grid. Through this, many could have a very basic understanding of the energetic architecture of Earth and the planetary consciousness, as well as how this architecture can create many realities and time fields. We're talking about the aura of the planet. There are many densities within the Earth's auric field, just like I said, just like our auric field. And they are the container for the collective consciousness of the planet. These structures hold the content of the consciousness that will manifest or do manifest into different frequency ranges and bandwidths on Earth. They hold the origination for all of the collective energy that was seeded onto the planet. The planetary stargates allow us to connect to the different and higher bandwidths of the planetary field as individuated experiences and to begin to harmonize different reality structures within this Earth plane. When you ground into a higher frequency core of the planet, you are essentially harmonizing your energy, reality, and experience with that collective experience via the stargates, whether it be 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, or 8D. The significance of the human energetic system and human design. The human energetic structure is dualistic by design. We exist in both the subhuman and angelic or superhuman planes. We are able to resonate with both if we so choose. The lower three chakras resonate primarily with the subhuman planes and the inverted source energy, as well as the primal anomaly. This pole will resonate with the temptations of the flesh. The heart is the transformational crucible and is the crossroads or threshold that will open an individual up to the angelic and superhuman planes. As individuals move into the superhuman planes of the higher chakras and higher levels of the field, they are able to begin to understand and resonate with true source harmonics. Ascension and enlightenment are attained through honing the individual frequency with the 12 Stargate system and the 12 angelic tribes. Through this resonance, one can begin to channel pure source energy into the planetary field and core, as well as into the collective field. In the Academy, we do this through the galactic healing transmission and session. As we do this, we clear out the anomaly within the 3 lower chakras and anchor the angelic human blueprint into the human collective for more to access. This is the 5D shift into the 5D core and grid and the upgraded chakra system. As in the system, you are embodying the angelic human template. As you ground into the higher frequency cores, your pure harmonic is realized as a channel of pure light that is aiding an individual in planetary ascension as it harmonizes the multidimensional fields of the planet. The purified field of an individual will determine their resonance to true source energy. The more distortions, the less resonant. An individual who is able to ground into the 8D core is most closely resonating with a pure source harmonic with little to no distortions. This is rare right now, but will become more and more realistic as individuals continue their evolutionary journey. The field, the consciousness, and the healing that is done is the primary signification of an individual's purity and harmonic with Source. The Sacred 13. There are 13 personal energy centers or Stargates, 13 planetary chakras or Stargates, 13 months in organic time, 13 densities including Source. When you anchor into the Earth star or the aqua core of the planet at the 5D level, your chakra system upgrades as you pass through the 4D internal Stargate and embody the frequencies of the 5D. This process continues as you elevate your frequency. You can move into and through the higher frequency Stargates to embody or hold the coded information from those reality structures and densities. The cosmic map is the origination point of the 13. We are a fractal of that design.